Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. I'm getting some J names. I'm getting Jamiroquai as well. So you might want to go and listen to the Jamiroquai song. That's been rolling in my head quite a bit. It's called Virtual Insanity. Jamiroquai, really old school song from the 90s. It is actually in my playlist. If you go over to her Insta Music playlist at the top of this page, then you'll find that song as well. There could be a message in there. If you're going through a love relationship that feels quite insane at this time, then potentially there could be a message in there for you. Also, if you're into virtual reality, could be a song for you. But let's pull the cards and see what's coming out, Gemini. Okay, I'm getting like Vanessa, Janice, Janisa, yeah? Genevieve, those kind of names here. So if that's you, then please do welcome in. And oh, I realise there's a few cards missing. Hold on. Let's shuffle and see what's going on. I see that there's a transformation flying out of the deck straight away. So something's changing in your life. Something's coming to an end. You could have maybe even, unfortunately, lost a family member. I'm here with you and I'm sending my condolences if I'm connecting with anyone who has a passed on loved one in spirit. Janice, Janisa, Vanessa, specifically names coming towards me at this time, okay? Could be a passed on loved one or your actual name. Oh, I see real changes. You could be getting inheritance. Yeah, if you're waiting for some kind of money to come in, you're not sure if you should take this money. You're being offered something from someone, I believe. Yeah, very interesting. Yep, money is coming towards you. Okay, you've been independent on your own for a long time, and you've been struggling. You've been doing the best you can, and you haven't been opening up about this financial struggle that you've been going through. Because on the surface, to look at, everyone would think you're incredibly stable and incredibly well off financially. Yeah, people even think that you're rich. They might make a load of comments like, "Oh, it's easy for you. You're rich. You're loaded." Little do they know, financially, you're not rich and you haven't been in a good situation for a really long time. It's just that you're very loving and open. You spend a lot of money on other people as well. That's why they think you're rich, because you can go out and you'll cover the bill at the whole table for everyone. And at the end of the day, you do it from a loving place, and because you always seem to bounce back and get on your feet. But you paid the bill, big chunky bill you've paid as well for everyone at the table, and they just expect you to do it, or they just know you would, or they just kind of don't even think that you could be struggling financially at all. And now the divine is asking you to transform and let that go, okay? Because there are better things coming your way if you can hold on to your money and stop giving it away to other people. You've spent a lot of time on your own manifesting money, worrying about your abundance, really worried about losing your firm foundation here. I think there was one incident where you really didn't have any money, right? Well, the last bit of money you had in your account from your salary, you blew it. Because you went out and you just covered the bill for everyone, right? It's just instinctive. It's just what you do. So you've covered the whole bill for everyone, and you knew, fucking, I ain't got enough money to get home now. Yeah? And the divine's saying, hey, we're going to need you to look at that, because you keep giving all your abundance away. You always get the money back, right? And you always do, and you've always got another salary coming in, so you don't worry too much. You're not attached to money in an unhealthy way. That's why you just give it away so freely. But you've been fucking yourself up the arse a little bit with this, because you've been giving away too much, and then people just look at you like you're a wealthy like, there could be little jokes like you rich bitch, like rich bitch jokes all the time, and like, you wealthy bitch, you're so well off. I mean, it's all right for you. You haven't got to worry like the rest of us. But actually you do, and you have been struggling. It's just that you've been just keeping it to yourself and doing the best you can to get by, you know? I'm sorry, Scorpio. Let's keep going. Was it Scorpio? This is Gemini. Sorry, Gemini. Right, let's see what else wants to come out. I'm just pulling a few more, okay? Yeah, your intuition is telling you exactly what you need to do. There's something coming towards you. I did say inheritance for some of you guys, but you know what? For some of you guys, I feel like you're going to be inherit something else, like an idea, an incentive, something that's going to change the game for you. You could be a veterinarian. You could work with animals. You could work at the zoo. You could be a zookeeper. I really get someone who works a lot with animals, okay? You could be studying veterinarian, whatever you call it, in like uni and stuff. But yeah, or you've got a lot of pets. I'm getting a gecko in my head, yeah? But I'm looking at someone who's really taking time to look at their mistakes from the past. You're an absolute hustler. I see you single at this time. You're not in a relationship. I feel like you do look back at your past relationships like, fucking hell, I've dated a lot of wrong-uns. I get a lot of guys that weren't worth being with, and you really want to change that. I think you've got your eye on someone at this time as well. Wow, this reading's opening up. I thought I was about to leave you, but now I'm not. They're showing me a guy that you're into, right? I feel like I'm connecting with a feminine. Could be a black guy you're dealing with. J names I'm getting as well, again. J names, P name, C name that you're dealing with. Dark skin, masculine that you're into. You could know him from work. It could actually be an ex. Could be a friend of a family member or a neighbour or a friend of an ex, yeah? And you're like, I'm not sure if I should move to it. You've got a lot of fears and anxieties around that. I think they've tried to communicate with you a couple times and take you out for drinks, and you've denied it. I feel like maybe the social circle that this guy's in, you think is a bit icky, like you don't really like the people that he hangs around with. And as a result, you've pulled away and you're just not giving him the time of day. Let me see here, yeah. But he does genuinely want to speak to you. And he does want to offer you something, but I feel like you're just kind of unsure because the attention around him. He could be well known. He could be like someone on Snapchat with a big following. He does something on social media. He could be a music artist, and you don't like the idea of all these guys in music, whatever industry he's in, and whatever his social network is. Could be a YouTuber. You're just like, oh, it gives you the ick. You don't really want to get wrapped up into that life because you don't like the hype that comes with that community. That's what I get, yeah? You're really humble. Whoever I'm connecting with, Gemini, you stay low-key, you stay humble, you focus on your money, you're over-giving, you're paying for everyone else, which needs to stop ASAP because you're just going to make yourself fucking ass broke because doing that. And I know you wouldn't even like the word broke because you're not broke. You're rich in spirit, so you're rich every day, even if your bank account's empty. But to stop paying for everyone else's food at the table and covering the majority of the bill. And you might not be paying for all of it, but you know when you go out, this is why I hate going out sometimes to dinner with friends. You're all at the table, the bills come, the easiest thing is to split the bill, but then everyone starts going, well, I only actually had fries. Well, I actually only had one cocktail. I don't see why I should have to pay for 4 other cocktails when I only had one. I'm only going to put this much in. It just gets fucking annoying. Fucking split the bill and just let's go about our day. And fair enough, some people are not in the financial situation, so I feel like they should come to the table straight. If you're going to be one of those annoying fucking people at the table, come in and say, guys, before the foods come, just so you all know, I'm deliberately selecting some stuff on the menu that's in my budget, and I'm aware that there is tax and extra fees and service charge, so I'm going to pay an extra 10 or 20 quid or 15 quid on top of the stuff that's already on the menu price. I'm an OCD Virgo, so that's how I would roll, right? And even when you split the bill, it's not even that expensive. But I get people moan because it's like, well, you had 4 bottles of champagne over there on that side. All of you over there had 4 bottles of champagne. I had 1 mocktail. I don't drink. Individual differences. Now, I'm an advocate for individual differences, yeah. But I mean, fucking hell. We just can't find the common ground. And I just want to... So you're the kind of person who just hates that. It's cringy, right? Cringes you out. You're like, it's all right, I'll cover it. That means you paid an extra 100 quid on the bill. You've paid an extra 100 quid on the bill because you're cringed out because these people can't seem to get their bearings right and read a fucking menu and establish a clear price and be confident enough to speak up and say, do you know what, I'm only going to pay this much. And actually someone else at the table, the annoying thing about when we go out and this happens, and someone says, I only bought this and I bought this and that was only 6 quid and that was only 11 quid, so I'm actually just going to put 13 quid down. That's still not enough though, babe. Your meal's not covered, babe. Like, I'm that bitch when we go, bitch, if you want to do it right, there's a service charge of something percent. That means you're going to need to add another 6 quid, babe, just to cover your ass. Yeah? But you don't want to do that, and you don't want to embarrass it. And when people start doing that and then pulling out their coins and coppers, you're like, fuck it. Here, take the card. Fucking ring it up. Ring it. And you know you can't afford to do it, but you're just like, fuck, the vibration. This energy's off. I hate broke bitch energy. And it's not about the money once again, it's the mindset. Why are you coming out in a lack vibration? Stay at your home and eat popcorn. I'm done. Like, I hope this found you well, Gemini. I really do. Stop spending your money on other people and let them cover the bill properly. And tell them what the percentage is for service charge, whatever it is, like the service charge and whatever. And make them pay it. Tax is a real thing. Tips are a real thing. We're not covering other people's bills anymore. And if one person over there wants to buy 6 cocktails and then sit there gritting their teeth, yeah, these are the people that I also love because they make me laugh. Because on the other side of the spectrum, yeah, you've got this one person who's like crimping and saving when they come out, and they're like just getting that one mocktail, trying to put down £13 at the end of the bill. But then you've got the other person over here who bought 6 cocktails. They're loud and brazen. They're fucking wasted. They had the most expensive steak and lobster on the menu. They ordered the Wagyu with gold leaves on it. And then they're like, oh, we're splitting, yeah? We're splitting. And they're like, yeah, we're splitting. And in their head, they're like, yeah, great, we're splitting. Because I just shut down the menu and spent hundreds of quids. But can't we split it? And it's that balance. And then even, do you know what? We can all split it, but you, motherfucker over there, you had 6 cocktails and the Wagyu gold. You're going to need to double up on that split. Yeah? And just leverage it out. And it takes someone with the initiative to do that. And just like, it gets cringy when everyone starts whipping out their calculators. Well, I got this one, and I got this one. Is that my burger or yours? No, your burger had extra cheese. That's an extra 20p. It's like, fucking hell, get me out of here. Get me. That's why I don't go out. I don't fuck with people. When I go to these places, I'm like, oh, it's bill time. There you go. My meal cost 50. Take 100. I'm out. See you later. Bye. Silly, cringe. So look at that. Get stable on that. Make sure you are not having it any other way than what's right for you, Gem. And I'll be back soon with more.